My name is Miss Jacqueline, and I'm here to talk about the project that I was running for Triple Thread this past month. In case you missed it, we do have extra supplies here if you are still willing to do the project and want to learn a basic blanket stitch. It's a very useful stitch, and the supplies, if you have them at home, it's really not much. Now, something that's really important is fabric scissors, fabric shears. They're different than regular scissors. In what way, I'm not entirely sure, but it will help you get better cuts. I already started this pillow, which is the project. I thought the froggies would be a really nice thing. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, my niece, I taught her some, and she helped out with this blanket stitch as well. So she's learning to sew. And with these techniques, as you learn new stitches, you can use them for embroidery. You can use them for darning socks for your clothes. It's all cumulative and it all works together. So just a little rundown about the project. Like I said, sewing shears, fabric shears are going to be very important to getting a good cut. Also, I recommend if you're going to do just a little circle pillow like I did, to use a template like a paper plate or something so that you have a good regular circle. Now, there's different types of markers that you can use, or chalk is a really good thing that you can use to make an outline on your fabric. And you could box the pillow, meaning that instead of just having the two sides like we have here, you can create a strip that would lay flat here. So it would just be a rectangular piece. I chose not to do that because I wanted to keep it very simple. But a lot of seated chairs with the pad on them are done as a boxed round pillow style. So in essence, you will just need a little bit of fabric, probably half of a yard at most. You can use scrap fabric if it's your first time going at it, and you can just practice even your basic blanket stitch without making the pillow. But it is nice to have something to show for your work as you get better. Now, I put the stuffing into mine at this moment just so that you can kind of see that shape, but without the stuffing in it, it's gonna look just like a disc. That's all. And this is just regular fleece. Now, instead of physically showing you the back stitch or the blanket stitch, a back stitch is a different thing. Instead of showing you physically, because my camera isn't that great here, I will post along with this a nice little diagram that would show how to do that blanket stitch. But I just wanted to give you, show you what it would look like. It's not great because I'm not the best, but it does the job. Now, if you want it to look seamless, now the point of the back stitch, or the blanket stitch, the point of the blanket stitch is that you edge a blanket or a project really well. Now, it's gonna look pretty and all of that, but when you're doing something like this, say you do not want to see that, you can flip it inside out before you finish sewing it up to create an invisible seam. Now, notice where, boop, 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 when you go too big with the space in between your stitches, you can run into problems like that. So we will go back and fix that. But the closer that the seams are, or the stitches are together, the tighter that seam becomes. And there are ways to make that look really nice. So that's just a little overview of what I did last month for Triple Thread. Upcoming, we are going to be working on a little hand-sewn owl. This is super cute. I will also post a link for that project in case you want to do it at home ahead of time and practice, or if you don't plan on attending this, you can do it virtually. But I really recommend come in, do the project, or if you're more advanced, bring your work in progress, whether it's knitting, embroidering, I don't care. The more the merrier. I would love to just see the interest in the community. This is open to all ages, grandmothers and granddaughters. Seriously, we have the room for it. I will plan the project for those learning how to sew, so that we can build up those skill sets. And otherwise, if you have skills that you would like to share and help teach other people how to knit, how to crochet, how to do anything, we would love to have you here at Pittston Memorial Library. And I will post more information in the events about the owl project that will be upcoming. And a little hint after that, we're going to get into some embroidery then with some of the stitching that we've learned. So thank you for watching. You have a great day, and we'll see you soon at Pittston Memorial Library.